because this has some flour in it that's already wet. So I'm trying to get as much good flour out of it and keep the old wet stuff so I can get rid of it. I might do away with that one.
Which one was it?
That dinosaur biscuit.
A dinosaur biscuit. You better not throw biscuits
That
away.
one right there.
The one with the crack?
Mm-hmm.
I want him. Leave him alone.
Okay.
Now you gonna put that nasty stuff in it? Or this? Oh,
You need 2 globs of it the size of an egg.
that's nasty.
That's what makes the biscuits fluffy and light.
It's gross.
It's got to be the size of an egg, a little bit more.
I don't want to know what's in it. I just want to eat it.
Okay.
Buttermilk. Nasty, stinky stuff. Oh my God, that's nasty.
You got to break up the lard first. And the cold, and I like to use ice cold buttermilk because cold makes better biscuits. My grease, I don't put in the fridge because it doesn't. You just make it all dissolve. And then you just circle the nest and pull in as you go. Circle, circle, circle. Pull in, pull in. I'm not adding to it, it's adding to it on its own. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I can't wait.
This one's actually a little bit better than the last one. This is better, it's smoother. And you just keep circling, and your bird nest will just get a little bit bigger. Like that, just keep circling it. Circling it. Circling it. And once the wetness starts to leave a little bit, we'll flour our board again. You usually like to have nice soft flour for the board. Well, I've already cooked one. I have one batch there, so.
Should you have resifted more flour on it before you started that
Nah,
craziness
we're
there?
okay. Nope.
Okay.
All right. Now we're gonna get it all together. Try to get it out on one swipe. Clean your fingers off. That's why it's very important to wash your hands.
That right there, that's
well.
why I could never do this.
You have to wash your hands well because you want the cleanest hands.
Because you know I usually have nails. I don't have
Although
any
my
right
hands
now,
are
but
cleaned
yeah.
about 50 times a day, so. And then I scrub them, so.
There's a couple little pieces.
Those we're not
left.
going to worry about. We're going to sift them out of there.
Okay, so
We're going to
there's
give it
where
a
you don't
twist.
even
We're
worry
going to
about
give it a turn because it's tacking. Now, if I was making this into dumplings, I would keep turning this and make it really stiff and make the glutens kind of stick together. You don't want to overwork.
So you're saying these are not going to be gluten-free biscuits?
Well, with dumplings, you really have to work it and work it and work it until there's no tackiness. If it sticks to your fingers, it's not ready. Just a little bit to calm it down a little bit. Okay, you really don't want to do anything except kind of mold it down to about a half of an inch. I'm going to get some flour.
Half inch? Yeah.
A little, yeah, no, a whole inch. I try to do mine because I like them
whole
thicker.
inch.
All right, watch me, put the camera over here and watch me do my hands. Get you some flour on your hands and roll your hands, and you should be able to roll that wet flour off of them.
Is it working?
It is, but I need some more flour. Because you really don't want to put this flour down
There's
the
the
sink,
trash.
down the sink if you can help it. So you roll it all over your hands. I know it looks nasty, but when you do that, see how clean they start coming?
It does look nasty.
But it makes them really clean. And the flour's in your trash can and not in your sink.
Which can be a
Which can,
disaster.
Okay. Alright. Now this almost feels like a cloud. It's so nice and fluffy.
Can I stick my finger in?
Yeah.
Oh, it is soft.
It's very soft. Let's
I thought
take
it'd be
this.
like-
Let's take
like
that one
compact.
out. We might not need that one. And when I do biscuits, I don't turn my cutter. I go straight up, straight down.
Now, is that an actual biscuit cutter?
I don't know, but it's
Or
one
is it
that
like it's not a tin can cut in half, right?
you know what? I didn't flour that. That's why it stuck.
You have to flour every time or just a couple times?
No, just a couple times. And you want the biscuits, if you want tall biscuits,
I want tall biscuits.
you want your biscuits to touch in the pan. If you want more like scones, kind of flatter.
Yeah. So
then-
you're going to like smush them in there and make them all be
like
friends.
this. If you do them like this, then when they rise, they really just go crazy.
Gotcha.
And I like mine to be kind of neat.
Now, how about, can they touch the edge of the frying pan
that's
here?
why it's all.
Because like this one's not and that one's
It's okay.
not.
They don't have to, but they can.
What are you going to do now? You ain't got enough room.
So we don't want to work it too much, but this actually feels better than it did the first time.
Don't twist it. Flour your thing.
You can twist it. It's not. I don't always,
just
but
said
you
not
can.
to.
You can twist it. A lot of people do. A lot of biscuit makers, you see them little ladies twist it. I personally don't go up and down, but
I don't recall if grandmother ever did or not. I was a kid. I ran in
I
and
know
out.
my biscuits are perfect every time. So.
So are these two here good?
Mm-hmm.
That looks so good. I'm almost ready to eat it raw. Almost.
Those all look good, don't they?
They do.
Which one should I switch this one out?
Oh.
Yeah. Fly, get away. I saw a little gnat. Don't make me destroy the kitchen. So, what I'm going to do with these is that we're going to do an experiment. And I'm going to put them in the freezer and freeze them and see if it makes a decent biscuit when we thaw it out, if it rises or not.
So you got
It
1,
may
2,
not.
3, 4, 5.
And I'll turn these into one real quick. That as soon as that should be hitting as being.
I don't know if it's beeped or not. Let's go see what it is.
And now you can technically with biscuits.
So we cook it at 425.
It's at 425, but technically on most stoves you would probably go closer to 500.
Okay. And
Biscuits
it's already
need to
through
cook.
preheating, so it's ready for you to add whenever you...
Biscuits need to cook hot and fast. That's the trick with biscuits, is hot and fast.
Oh, it's like my car.
All right, I got a little flour still on my hands, but let's get these in the oven.
Can we get the door?
Yep, I'm gonna let you get the door. A lot of people butter them. I don't really butter mine.
And that's the mess.
Now,
Do you want me to put the top back on the lard?
you can, yeah. And we need to put this back in here.
So you store your thing, your flour knocker thing, back in there.
It's called a sifter.
Okay. I'll never remember that. You put it back in there.
And I'm just sifting through to see
Yeah,
if
but
there's
tiny
any.
little bit of buttermilk left too.
It's all right. Not going to use it.
All right, bye people. I'm eating them all. Chill.